Hi everyone from my brand new phone. I'm attempting this for the first time from my Galaxy Samsung, which it's been an insight actually this weekend. I never realised just how bad I am with new technology. It's quite embarrassing actually. It's taken me like 48 hours to get my head around it. Um, but in my defence, I have had an iPhone for about 8 years, so anyway, hope everyone's been enjoying the weather. As you can tell by my croaky voice, the pollen has got to me slightly, but it's been such a glorious weekend. I've been dying to show you my kind of half garden, non-garden, which I'm really, really proud of. So obviously as you can see behind me, we have decking in our garden. It was something that was here when we first moved in and we don't have a problem with it, but it generally means that we grow things in pots, which you can see if I raise this up higher. One of the things recently that has really cheered me up is doing a spot of gardening, and I know that sounds a little bit crazy to some, but why do I garden? Why do I love it? I kind of feel like the past couple of summers when winter has gone, it's been really, really nice to plant a few things and then the seedlings come up, and especially things that you can eat, edibles like spinach and strawberries and things like that. So this year I was a bit more organised and I've done a bit better, I think. So I've currently got, let's see if I can get a bit closer to show you. Let's go back this way. I've currently got some sunflowers, some spinach, some peas. I will get closer to show you. I have got some potatoes. I've got some onions in that tiny little beige pot that is literally sitting above my fingernail in there. And I have also got some strawberries. I don't know if I've mentioned those, which are kind of in that green bit against the fence. One of the things that I have also enjoyed doing is planting up some pots and giving them to friends, and it's been quite a nice present at work. I've literally just waited for the seedlings to come through, put a little note on the front and said, you know, this is a gift for you, which might sound like a crazy, like a very non-gift, but I think that when you're growing something and you're nurturing something, I don't know, it just gives you a bit of a sense of achievement really. And one of the things that I find is I in particular have quite a hectic life. Currently I've got about 4 contracts, which is crazy. I felt it this week because I was literally full on all week and then had to work Saturday. It was my alternate Saturday to work. So I kind of feel like if I go out in the garden and I've thought to myself, oh my God, these plants look like they're slightly going to pot. See what I did there? Or they look a bit sad, then I know that I'm kind of letting the house and the garden go a bit and that everything's got a bit crazy and I need to just chill out a little bit and we need to have a few more days at home rather than going on our little adventures. So that's one of the things. But again, I don't think you can beat that feeling that you've grown something and then you're like reaping the rewards. It's something you can control. So last year, I might be repeating myself, but last year we grew potatoes. I put a bag of potatoes in and I got 100 new potatoes out. We had so many potatoes for that month of September, and I could have left them longer and got more, that we had to throw some out. It was in fact, I probably gave some away as well. But it was so nice sitting there having a Sunday roast and eating potatoes that I'd made such an effort to grow. So that's nice. I'm a big fan of sunflowers. They're just, it's self-explanatory. When they open up, they're just beautiful. Not mastered the whole spring thing yet. I'd love to be able to plant daffodils and tulips. I'm limited to pots, so if anybody has any tips, literally I need the idiot's guide. I need to know where to plant them, when to plant them, when I should expect them-ish to come up. I appreciate that some winters we've had them in January if it's been mild. So yeah, that's my next thing. So yeah, the sun comes out and it just kind of makes you feel a bit better when you've spent time out in the garden. I've got the tiniest garden in the world, but I absolutely love it. The previous house that I lived in, the garden was huge and we just didn't appreciate it. It was just so much lawn mowing, lots of maintenance. It was just, the whole thing was grass, and believe it or not, it was actually our worst nightmare. So it's like quite a nice little space here. So yeah, if anyone has any ideas of anything else, I've currently got onions as well that I'm hopeful that are going to come up, but I've planted them late. But we're obviously coming to the end of May. Oh my God, this is how I get old. It's just, I count the days down to the next holiday and a year's gone before I know it. If anyone's got any ideas what else I can plant between now and maybe the end of June, let me know. And meanwhile, I hope everyone is good, and I'm planning to do a May favourites, but I don't even know where May's gone. It's probably just going to be like this, just random, crazy Emma, gibberish stuff. But nevertheless, I'm trying to keep in the habit. So I shall hopefully upload something next weekend. Oh, one more thing. 1 week until I have a week off work. I cannot wait. On that note, see you soon.